Welcome to this video. Let's play another Alekhine. Okay, so c4, knight f3, yes, c4. So I think he will take, and I want to play it here solid, rather the solid way. C takes d6 is much sharper. However, here let's just develop, because it's very easy for black now to just develop his pieces, and I like this position quite a lot. I mean, it's a bit more passive, the black side, but you don't have real weaknesses. You know, the king is safe. There are no weaknesses on the queen side as well, and you have a clear target, the pawn on d4. So let's directly attack this pawn. So I'm already threatening. What's going on here? I take the knight. Okay, he can take here, but his rook is attacked. Okay, at least I win a pawn. Let's take here. So rook c1. No, it doesn't even play rook c1. Okay, because well, I expected this. Let's see. Maybe I should just take here back. I think I will do this. I like my bishop quite a lot here, and now I just I thought I just play queen f6, but I don't like him to play bishop g5 then. So yeah, well, let's just retreat. And here maybe c5 is a good idea to take control over the black squares. I don't want him to use d4 later on. So how to regroup the knight? Knight would be very nice on c6, and then I can control d4 and e5. He now threatens also to take on c5, so I think I will play the knight to d7 anyway here. What I'm thinking all the time is, in the last few moves, if I can maybe sacrifice here the rook. So I mean, the pawn gets weak. I have total dominance of the black squares afterwards if I put pressure here on e3, but I think it's not really necessary to do it, but actually I like it. So I mean, I can, well, here it gets even more interesting maybe. Yeah, I'm really tempted to take the bishop. Okay, not anymore now, because he can take back with the queen. Okay, rook e7, he might play. No, he can't. So I just double up rooks now. First I was afraid about knight to bishop to g5. Is it even an idea to play knight e5? He takes here, and I take back with the queen. And afterwards I just have also no, but I think it's just nonsense. Okay, let's keep the pieces here on board. And now, does he want to play knight to f4? I guess so, because knight would be very nice here on d5. I think it will just exchange pieces here. So I thought he needs to take here. I mean, there's still always the idea that he takes here on c5, but I thought it doesn't work. I mean, now I threaten here to maybe it actually worked. Okay, here for sure I take with the rook, because bishop c5 was an option. Yeah, and we are just pawn up. Let's double up the rooks. So I want to put the other rook now to e8. Yeah, and here I thought I'd just get rid of the other bishop. So if he plays g4, what he did, I thought I'd just oh, hang on, I can take here on e3 as well, right? So he needs to take back. Okay, but let's do it this way. So if he plays g5 now, okay, we take, and now I renew the threat to take here on e3. But I think at the moment I just wait with this move, because my pieces are quite active. But here I can do it. So yes, let's do it now. And bishop d4, next move. The problem is I don't have time. Okay, let's make a pre-move maybe. Threatening queen e3, taking the rook, and now penetrating here. I need to hurry up. And now I just want to come close with my king. Here we go. 13 seconds and king g3 and mate. Alright, new level, okay. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the game. I mean, the thing is here, white just blundered away a piece in the opening. Well, he didn't blunder the piece, but I think he just moved very, very quick here in this position. Yeah, d5, and I could just take the knight here. So, well, there's not much to say. So you need to watch out for your pieces. But I think what is also important in this game here, I didn't take the rook on a1. I thought when he took my knight with his pawn, it's more important to keep this bishop, to fight for the dark squares, for the black squares, and to have just a pawn instead of the exchange. Because I mean, if I take here, he can play pawn to b7, and I need to move my rook, yes, and then he can take back, and he has a very nice pawn structure, he got rid of the annoying bishop here, and he has some weaknesses he can play on, especially the white squares here. So yeah, maybe sometimes it's the exchange is not as important, I think. And as you could see later in the game, this bishop became a monster. If you just look here in this position, you can see how strong this bishop is. It's much stronger than his counterpart on e3, and there are a lot of threats because I have control over the dark squares with these pawns, and even sometimes I can sacrifice even the exchange and just to get this bishop on d4, which is very, very strong, even if I'm exchanged down, but I have pawns in exchange and a strong bishop. So yeah, do not always take an exchange if you can. Thanks for watching.